Let me ask you something straight up. Have you ever sat there, phone in your hand, just waiting for that, "Hey, how are you?" text, waiting for some kind of effort, waiting for her to remember you exist? But the days pass, your phone stays silent, and you sit there wondering, what the hell happened? She used to seem excited to hear from you. She used to reach out first, but now it's all on you. You send the first message, you start every conversation, and slowly it starts feeling like you're chasing a ghost. Let me tell you this, my friend, what you're feeling, you're not alone. And today, I'm going to give you the truth that nobody else will, because the more you chase her silence, the more you lose yourself. And it stops right here. Let's break it all down. What's really going on, why it feels like this, and what you must do if you ever want your peace, your power, and your self-respect back. Point 1. When she stops reaching out, it's a signal, not a mistake. Let me make this simple. When a woman pulls back, it's not random. It's not that she forgot. It's not that she's just busy. And it's definitely not something you fix by texting her more. Her pulling back is a message. And that message is, I'm not as emotionally invested as I used to be. See, people don't go silent on what they care deeply about. You never wake up and forget the person you're excited to talk to. So every ignored text, every delayed response, every cold scene on your message, that's her way of subtly pulling away without having to say it. And here's the trap. Most men double their effort when they feel her slipping. Big mistake. Point 2. Why chasing feels right, but destroys you. Let me hit you with this harsh truth. The more you chase, the more she feels in control. And the more she feels in control, the less she feels she needs to invest. Because here's what happens. When you keep showing up first, when you keep pushing the conversation, you teach her that you'll keep showing up no matter what. And you start negotiating your own worth, trying to prove you're still worth her attention. But love isn't something you prove. It's something that's felt both ways or not at all. Point 3. You're not in love with her. You're in love with who she used to be. Here's the twist you probably haven't realized yet. You're not chasing the woman standing in front of you right now. You're chasing the memory of who she used to be. You're stuck on those good mornings, those long talks, those random "I miss you" texts. But let me ask you, is she still doing that now? Or are you just hanging on to the memory, hoping she'll turn back into that version again? That version is gone, and no amount of effort will bring her back. Chasing the past is the fastest way to lose yourself in the present. Point 4. Why you keep excusing her distance and how it's wrecking you. You tell yourself things like, she's just busy, she's probably stressed, she'll come back around. But you know what that really is? That's denial. Deep down, you feel it. That gut feeling. That pit in your stomach when you check your phone and there's nothing. Every excuse you make for her distance is just another way you betray your own truth. She's pulling away, and you know it. You just don't want to face it. Point 5. Love doesn't feel like this. Anxiety does. Let me hit you with something real. Love doesn't feel like waiting in fear. Love doesn't feel like walking on eggshells. Love doesn't feel like begging for replies. That's not love. That's anxiety. And you've mistaken that anxiety for connection. If you're sitting there overthinking your every text, wondering if you're being too much, you're not in a relationship, you're in a mental prison. Point 6. The only way out is self-respect. Look, man, you can't text your way back into her heart. You can't convince her to care again. There's only one way out, and that's self-respect. Self-respect is when you stop giving to someone who doesn't give back. It's when you pull your energy back. Not to manipulate her, but to protect your peace. Self-respect is when you say, I deserve effort too. I deserve to be wanted back. I refuse to beg for basic attention. Point 7. What happens when you let go? The moment you stop chasing, everything shifts. You stop checking your phone every hour. You stop replaying old memories. You stop trying to prove your worth. And you remember who you were before you lost yourself chasing someone who stopped caring. You get your power back. You stop surviving and start living again. So here's what I want you to do right now. Drop a comment with the word enough. If this message just hit you in the chest like a wake-up call, let me know you made it to the end. Let me know you're done chasing. Let me know you're choosing yourself. Because the truth is simple. The second you stop fighting for someone who won't fight for you, that's when you finally start fighting for yourself. And brother, that's when everything changes.